Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the JV soccer game against Christchurch. That's William Newman at the attacking position, passes to James Seaman.
We are pushing up the right side right now. Before we get started, Christchurch, we do not have a list for their players, so we're just going to go off numbers as they're pushing up.
Good defensive play by Trey Millette.
Good kick out by number 15, Charlie Bland. Number 4 for Christchurch will be throwing the ball in.
Great
Good
tackle
header.
from Nick Parker there.
Good pass ahead. It's going to be Christchurch ball. Good defensive play right there by 25, August Wood.
Nice clear from Trey Millette. August Wood with the tackle.
Nice cross-field pass by number 16. Charlie Bland is going to be passing the ball in from out of bounds right now.
William with the ball, trying to find Nick Parker there. Just not enough. This will be a cross for the Saints.
They decide not to kick the corner across.
In the box.
Shot on Cade. Oh, never mind.
Giving it back to August Wood.
That was a good defensive play right there to jump the pass.
They're playing some aggressive attacking here, putting some pressure on the defense, but hopefully the Saints can handle that. Good lob to Nick Parker from Hayes Carruthers.
That was a good defensive play right there by number 15, Charlie Seaman. Or Charlie Blaine.
Be interesting to see what that foul was on.
It'll be Christchurch's ball right here. Oh, here goes Christchurch. Good defensive play right there.
Great stop. Great steal from Hayes Carruthers there.
They're pushing it forward.
Cash Kisner to William Newman, but the keeper could get there before him.
They're going to pull it back and reset up. Scary position for Christchurch. Good clear out by number 2 of Christchurch.
Good pass from August Wood to Alex Rockaway.
Pushing up the sideline, we could look for a crosser here. What a
What a
good slap
tackle.
tackle.
Hayes Carruthers coming again with the big defensive plays, stopping that forward momentum.
Out on St. Chris, it will be Christchurch ball. Good punch out right there. St. Chris is in a position.
Christchurch missing his teammate, giving the ball back to the Saints.
William Newton just shot in off of Christchurch. It'll be a corner kick for them. Last time they had this, they did not kick it over. They just passed it out first.
Interesting play. I mean, this is a shorter squad here, but you'd think they'd try it to put it in the box, at least to William Newman.
And they do it. This could be a scary position.
But August Wood gets the ball back.
That was great one-on-one defense right there. That was a great clear out by August Wood right there. He's having a heck of a start of this game.
Hayes Carruthers with another defensive play.
They could push it up. They have an offensive tack right here.
Give it to Nick Parker on the wing. Dribbles past his defender.
Shot.
And a goal! What a shot from Nick Parker there. You just knew he was determined for that shot after dribbling past his defender.
Yeah,
he wanted that.
He was looking for a pass when the defender overplayed right there, and he cut it back across and got a shot off.
That'll be a goal. Oh, yeah, that'll be a goal kick for Christchurch.
Since the first 2 minutes of the game, St. Chris has had full momentum, keeping it on their offensive side of the field.
Yeah, St. Chris has been really dominant this game so far. You've seen little glimpses from Christchurch trying to attack, but they always get stopped by our defenders. Just short of Cass Kisner there.
What we don't want to see is a corner play from Christchurch. Every single one of their players is taller than the average one of our players. It could get scary if we get a crosser or a corner kick from them.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see if they're trying to look for one of those, but right now they're looking for the through ball. Number 23.
That was a great play
Good.
by Trey Mallett.
Out to Jake Parker.
The twin of who had the first goal, Nick Parker. A crosser. Will we get a goal there from... Oh, that was really close from William Newman.
Just missed. Couldn't really get good power on that. Just in the moment situation.
Yeah, the goalie came out and got a touch on the ball, disrupted it.
Good header from Crazy Others.
It'll be Christchurch ball out on number 20, Townsend Sexton.
That's an example of one of those they're just bigger than us situations. He's just bullying us in a corner and pushing us out of bounds.
However, it's back to St. Chris ball out on Christchurch. We have a sub in right now from St. Chris. Cashier Keisner is coming out, and we have number 19, Kian Stewart, into the game.
As Jake Parker still up.
I thought he was going to get him around there after a couple of missed dribble moves, but Christchurch stood tall right there to stop him. We could look for a little cross over here to Kian Stewart. Good pass.
Back to August Wood.
Christchurch likes to overextend a lot on defense and try to get St. Chris rushing, but as of now, it looks like St. Chris is able to handle it. They look more athletic, maybe not as physically strong and built, but they are definitely a more athletic team so far.
That is Jack Frankenberg in for William Newman.
That was almost the same position as the first goal, coming off the right side, getting past one defender. And from there, you have so many options. You can pass it in the middle, like right there, or you can kick it, as in like the first goal.
It will be interesting to see if Jake Parker will try to do the same thing as his twin. A little twin competition going on maybe next time after that one didn't work out.
Good defense there by Kian Stewart.
Great
No one's there.
punch.
We need to clear it out. Kicked it to the goalie. We could push it up the side real quick and get a good offensive possession transition right here. St. Chris is definitely a right dominant team. They love pushing the right side compared to the left.
Great ball there from number 16, just a bit short though. Alex Rockley. Just a bit too much.
Be St. Chris ball right here after that little penalty.
St. Chris has got a big squad this year. I think we're looking at a 22-man squad. So a lot of fighting for position this early in the season. And we'll see if they're going to try to rotate a lot on this hot day or try to play their starters a lot.
Yeah, with that as well, last year we had another coach, and this year is a brand new head coach, Christian Cousins. See how like he changes up stuff compared to last year.
Yeah, Hudson was more get the skilled guys in, and maybe he's trying to rest out the skilled guys, the new coach this season, and look for the bigger plays.
Yeah. If we if we get another goal here, I wonder if he'll put in some players that are on the bench as well to keep the ones that are in fresh for later in the season or even game. There's a timeout right now.
I think this is a water break because of the high temperatures we've got here today on the field.
That
But
right before I
understandable.
thought we had St. Chris had two more guys subbing in. We will get back to you with who they are once we get back to action.
should be on varsity. He's just too short. Y'all could have a little comp.
That many that quickly, all at once. It's a little rare to see in soccer.
Good pass from Alex Reed, but
This is a scary position, pushing up the left side for Christchurch. Missed kick. That saved St. Chris right there, but he gets through. He nagged him.
That's it. It's the whole stream.
Hello, are we back? We are good. Sorry, the audio has been messing up since the timeout. We do only have 11 more minutes in the first half. I wonder if they will add time because of the water break or if they will just keep it the normal time. We have a corner kick from the left side. We have not seen that today. I'm guessing they're just going to punch it out and reset up and take it slow.
the Twins action a bit there.
That was a great move. Well read, though, by Christchurch. Knew he was going to spin back and kick it right away. Good hustle there by Jack Frankenberg. St. Chris and Christchurch both sub in one player each. Number 16 will be subbing out for St. Chris, while number 5, Hayes Carathes, will be heading in.
Harry Bird, Hayes Carruthers again. Been saying his name a lot this game. He's been just showing that dominant mentality in the midfield. Shot just a bit above the goal.
I like the take there. If he shot a little bit earlier, that would have been a great shot with that type of leg.
Yeah. Nick Parker's really eager for another one. He felt the satisfaction of that last goal. Just wants another one.
Oh, fell down by number 12, just fell down trying to make a dribble move.
Hayward just shy of a interception there.
Christchurch on the offensive end likes going quick. They do not settle it down. Once they get the ball on the offensive end, they like pushing the left side real quickly and trying to beat St. Chris back to the spot for a fast break, but St. Chris is getting back in time every time.
Little miscommunication with Hayes Carruthers and the referee there. Alex Rackley taking the penalty. Into Hayes Carruthers. Good interception from James Seaman there.
Big kick out by Christchurch. I wonder if they'll push it up again. They do. Right there was not the smartest play to try to beat 3 guys to go to the goal right there from Christchurch. He should have pulled it out and just settled it to give their defense a little break while keeping it on the offensive end.
Yeah, we've been seeing that a lot lately. Number 23 looking for the 1v1s. I think he's just looking for something for the highlight reel.
Here they are on the left side again where they love being. Which is odd because St. Chris loves being on the right side, so being opposite sides is weird for most teams. They like pushing it. Most teams like pushing it right side normally because most great tackle move, as we said, by Alex Reed.
William Noon with the ball.
A great pass. Another one. Will we
Can
get
you
a
put
goal
it
off?
in?
Good save. I don't even think that hit the goalie. That might have hit the defender right in front, but that was a good one-on-one play by Christchurch 17. But I love the look that St. Chris had, keeping it aggressive, because after that long possession for Christchurch, they did not get back on defense very well.
Yeah, good switch in momentum here. Hoping to see something happen in the box.
I can see a corner kick coming, and it will be into the box. A header goal. That was a nice pass and a goal. Was not expecting that with how tall Christchurch is. That will give St. Chris a 2-0 lead with the last 4 minutes of the first half.
What a goal from Hayes Carruthers there. He's been really commanding the field so far. You knew he was looking for one, but no one was expecting it in the box.
Yes, he's been playing a lot more defense at the beginning of the game, and then when they put him on the offensive side, he gets his goal very quickly. Love seeing everything that he can do today. After that goal, St. Chris did sub 3 players in to keep their bodies fresh.
Subbing in Maz O'Brien, August Wood, and Hayden Doyle in the back.
Christchurch is going to really need a goal to see if they can get a goal before the first half ends to try to get it closer and get momentum, or else I can see this game getting away quickly in the second half.
Very aggressive move from Christchurch keeper there. Did not expect that at all. It almost backfired a bit when he missed, but he got it at the end.
That'll be a St. Chris ball. The goalie just threw it out of bounds with number 14 Hayden Doyle boxing out Christchurch. 23 once again, trying to beat a 1v1 that he hasn't won all day for Christchurch. It has not worked out well for him today. I think he needs to be more of a passer from his position today and not try to beat 2 or 3 guys to get to the goal.
Yeah, maybe he's used to not as good as team in the back, but our center defensive back is really showing big stuff here. Alex Reed and earlier Trey Millette. Miles O'Brien with the interception. Past August Wood. August Wood to Jake Parker. Jake Parker gets it to William Newman.
What a move there. What a give and go and a cross. Oh, that was just above the goal, about 3 feet from William Newman.
Just shy, just a bit too much. He saw the opportunity, took it again, but just a little too much.
I love seeing everything that the Parker brothers are doing. They love being aggressive and not just for themselves. They're giving other teammates involved, and it is working out so far.
Yeah, both of them really commanding the wings here. Great header from Hayes Carruthers.
Great defense right there from St. Chris. They are pinning them to the sideline and not making much of a pass options. As we push the ball forward, a nice pass by William Newman, but better defense by number 3 of Christchurch.
That's it, halftime. 2-0 for St. Christopher's.
We'll be back after the break.
And we are back. After a nice halftime break, we are back with the 2-0 leading JV Saints against Christchurch.
Headlining 2 goals from Nick Parker and Hayes Carithers. The header from Nick, or a header from Alex, and the absolute nice shot to the top left corner from Nick. But on the other side, defensively, we have not let a single shot up, so the goalie has not got much action today. But as a defense, that's what you'd love to see.
Yeah. Coming in early, Newman with a big pressure. And,
That was a scary sight as a goalie. You do not like seeing the ball being kicked to you that quickly in that short a distance.
yeah, interesting thought process there by Trey Mellett. But we came out safe.
If I was the Christchurch coach, I would be telling them to settle it down more on offense and stop pushing it as much due to the heat and opportunities that are there that they are letting up on the defensive side because getting out of position in transition.
I'm not going to lie, the Christchurch goalie does have a leg, though. He's getting up there to the strikers and making opportunities.
And that's what you'd love to see out of a goalie at any age.
A little look there to Hayes Carithers. St. Christopher's ball.
However, at halftime, the St. Chris coaches, if I was them, what I would be telling the players is keep doing what you're doing, but on offense, keep staying attacking because Christchurch is overextending. So once you get past one defender, get ready to pass it to the middle because they're going to slide real quickly, and there's going to be opportunities right in front of the goal there.
Yeah, they should be looking more for those 2v1s. We've seen a lot of opportunities for them to get those, but just, I guess, selfishness, but you never know. Looks like they have a new person up top, though, number 7 for Christchurch. I think they did realize that the 1v1s weren't working, so be interesting to see what they do.
St. Chris ball after that dribble, it looks, I don't know what exactly they called, but it is St. Chris ball.
I don't know exactly what happened, but it's something, maybe a little push to the back and pushing down a defender on our side. Nick Parker.
See if he can get his second goal of the day. They did triple team him right there. They know how much of a threat he has been already today, and they don't want anything else from it.
Yeah, nothing really that Nick could do there. He was just enclosed, couldn't pass it out, couldn't shoot. Needs to look to maybe get it off earlier. I don't know, but he'll get it done. Throw in for Christchurch. Wait, what?
St. Chris cannot get the ball out of the left corner, which is not a good spot for them defensively because there isn't a lot of options Christchurch can do from here as they love pushing up that side. That is where their strong suits are. You can tell that Christchurch did change up their game plan a little bit and are taking it a little bit slower offensively instead of just pushing it straight up through the middle, through the left side, whatever opportunities were there, but they are not being as aggressive.
What a tackle from Alex Trackley. Had a through ball to Newman. Newman couldn't really find Cash there, but Cash is on the wing now. Crossed in maybe.
I would love to see a cross there just to give his teammates an opportunity instead of trying to dribble it through right to the goal. That'll be St. Chris ball. I do believe St. Chris has every single one of their starters in there from the beginning of the game as number 20, Townsend Sexton, runs down the ball, saving it from out of bounds and getting it up to Charlie Blandon right now.
William Newman, can he make something? Passes back to Hayes Carruthers. Tries a shot, gets blocked though.
I don't know about that call right there from the official. It looked like two St. Chris kids going up for the ball together.
I don't even exactly know what he could call there. There was no handball, no foul on the other player. Just interesting calls.
Christchurch will not put the ball onto the right side of the field. They love staying in the hands of number 8 in the left side of the field to try to start everything offensively. As I say that, they do put it in the right side of the field and they turn it over right away. Maybe that is why they do not put it over there.
Yeah, 23 flopping there a bit, trying to look for a foul near the goal. But the referee saw that and made a good call. Substitution for Christchurch.
Christchurch is subbing a lot more than St. Chris. I wonder if they're not as prepared for this heat as St. Chris is. Christchurch could have a fast break on here if they hit a 1-2 kick. Good defense there by 21 Trey Mallett.
He tried the between the legs there, but Trey Mallett was not having that at all. August Wood beats his man. Through ball to Newman, maybe.
All the way across, good header by number 2, but it does not go in the direction he was wanting it. Good move right there by number 15 of Christchurch. They are in a great position to get a crosser in if they need to. There was a shot, and that was way off. That was not as close of a shot as it needed to be or should have been.
Yeah, but Hayes Carruthers putting the pressure on him. Just couldn't make that in the moment.
As a Christchurch, if you're a Christchurch fan, you'd love to see that getting the first shot off of the day for your team. There has been nothing getting through the defense today so far, so that is a bright spot for today.
Yeah, it looks like something's working there, but we'll see. That was a play on the right side this time. Maybe they're trying to work more on the right side, but we'll see. Goal kick for St. Chris. This is Grant Hewitt's first appearance this season. So far no goals, but he's shown that he can do something.
St. Chris really needs to clear the ball out of their side of the field, especially that left corner where Christchurch loves to be. They could push it right here.
Jake Parker going to the middle, switching sides, running across the field. Passes to number 16. Couldn't find anyone. A lot of talk from the Christchurch defense, even though they're 2 goals down.
There is a hurt player on Christchurch on the ground right now. I didn't see much of what it could have been, but he did go down pretty quickly after a 50-50 ball. Good to see the Christchurch player get up and walk off under his own power. He is not limping, so I don't think it's a um below the waist issue. I think it is more of his hand or arm because he was holding that when he did get up, but do not know exactly what it is.
Yeah. Getting off the field safely is always a good sign. And big shout out to Robin there. That's why we love her. Keep them all safe.
Good defense there by number 15, Charlie Blaine. It was a one-on-one play right there. If he let him get by, there would have been a scary situation for St. Chris out of Christchurch. The Christchurch goalie is yelling at one of his players, and they are not on the same page right now. That could be a reason why they are down 2-0. Not everyone doing their part to help them keep success.
Yeah. I don't know. They just might not be thinking straight right now with all this heat, but
Yes, it is also really early in the season. I do not know how many games they have played or even practices they have practiced together. It's start of the new year and everything could look different later in this game or even especially later in this year. You hope they get a lot better, but we still have a lot of time remaining.
great interception from Alex Rack today to Jake Parker.
Parker pushing it up. He does get by him. He's in the 3, and
That is a foul.
Parker's slow to get up, but he is fine. He just got kicked right in the shin pretty hardly.
Let's see what they can do with this penalty kick here.
It is not a PK. It is a free kick right now. It looked like it was close to the box, but it was not inside the box. So for St. Chris, will have a free kick right now. That was a good attempt by St. Chris, but it was just shy of the goal. It was about 3 feet wide to the right side.
Big substitutions going on right now. Pretty much half the teams are getting subbed out.
I wonder if the sunlight and the tree shade will have effect on the rest of the game remaining when the goalies are kicking the ball and it goes high, like getting in their eyes with the shade and sun.
Yeah, so far it's good that our defense is getting the shade. Good that they can rest a bit and be prepared. But on the attacking, it'll be bad with the glare.
Christchurch is attacking very strongly, pass to the center, a shot off, but the goalie is there, Grant Hewitt. He is having one good of a day, not allowing a single goal. That is the first shot on cage, but he has helped out the defense tremendously and have been talking to them well. That will stay St. Chris ball.
Go through ball to Hayes Crothers. He's somehow getting past 3-man.
It looked like that should have been out on number 14 of Christchurch, but the ref calls it out on St. Chris. I do not think I agree with that call, but you cannot argue with the refs, so he gives us it right back right there. So
Yeah.
we do have the ball back, so it's A-okay.
Number 2 talking a lot there, but giving us the ball back. Thanks for the little gift.
I think St. Chris needs to get it to the far side of the field and attack with Jake Parker. Him and his brother have been doing a lot today, but there's not many people over there for Jake to get by if he gets possession of the ball. Right there, Christchurch, like we said earlier, they're just trying to use their size to get through. Their dribbling skills aren't as good as St. Chris's, but they do just try to bully through their way through their defenders, and it has not worked yet today.
Yeah, with this free kick, it always comes with the risk of being an aggressive team that may be a bit too aggressive, and then the other team can take advantage by falling over and getting a little free kick.
This could be scary for St. Chris, but it was too high for everyone, even the tallest player on the field for Christchurch. They do save it before it goes out of bounds, and they're still attacking. A good kick out from St. Chris, and a good clear. I believe that is Jake Parker.
Jake Parker coming all the way back to defend. Good pressure.
There is a water break called right now from the ref, from the official. We will be back after the action. A 0-0 game in the second half, but St. Chris is still up 2-0. We are back. Back in action as a corner from Christchurch goes up in the goalie right there for St. Chris. Grant Hewitt is there to stop it.
What a catch.
He punts it real high. It doesn't go too far, but it is a high hang time right there to allow players to get there. A big 50-50 ball that St. Chris ended up with.
Newman. Back to Newman. Jake
Parker. I like the shot selection there by Parker. Just a little too high, but keeping it aggressive while Four Saints just got subbed off the field.
Big sub off.
It looks like I believe every single player on St. Chris has been in for at least a little bit throughout this game, which is good to hear and see that there isn't much of a drop-off from the starters to the players on the bench. The only person I don't think has been in is Connor Welch, who is the second goalie, but him and Grant Hewitt, I believe, switch off game after game.
Yeah. I heard that Connor Welch is injured, and I believe also Colin Weiss Colin Weiss is also injured. So this is the third string goalie, but he's performing very well for that. Great kick from Alex Rackler there. Couldn't make anything though.
Good little tip out by number 18 of Christchurch. He didn't get much of the ball, but he got enough to change the direction of it and get it out of 22's way from St. Chris, which is Jack Frankenberg. That is Christchurch's ball. For them to be able to come back and make this a game and even win, they need to go and be super aggressive, which I know I've been saying all day they need to settle it down, but it is getting the point into the game where they have to be aggressive if they want a shot to win. Great move right there from number 3 of St. Chris, Alex Roche.
Yeah, a bit of taunting there at the end. You know he's feeling it. What a pass through the legs, just blocked though.
Another sub for St. Christopher's. That is number 15, Charlie Blandon, going out, and number 14, Hayden Doyle, coming in. Jack Frankenberg has the ball as he passes up to William Newman. William was trying to get super aggressive there, even physically. The ref has to talk to him about it because he is probably the biggest boy on St. Chris's roster, so he can get very physical and use his size as an advantage.
Yeah, he's trying to use his size and decent speed for the attacking pressure. And sadly there, back what I was saying earlier, this is a very aggressive team, but sadly that aggressiveness can sometimes be downside. There's Alex Rackley on the ground.
He had a slide tackle that I thought was a good slide tackle, but the ref called it, and he's now calling an injury timeout or injury sub for St. Chris. It looks like it is a right foot injury as he limps off the field. Christchurch does have a free kick coming up.
That's a very close wall, though. Probably can't do much with it. Think he's looking for number two's looking for a little pass out from number 4.
They just moved the wall back, and that wall is not that big of a wall. If I am saying so, that is the 3 smallest kids on the field trying to build a wall.
Back with a corner for Christchurch.
This is their opportunity to get back into the game right here. Use their height as advantage. Last time they had a corner kick, they kicked it too far. This time they need to set it in the middle or back pipe to give them an opportunity.
It looks like they're not sending a couple of big defenders in. It's interesting to see that they're still playing more on the defensive side, even though they're 2 goals down.
St. Chris attacking with Jack Frackenberg.
Harry Bird to Jake Parker. Jake Parker gets past his defender.
Haven't seen much of his brother in the second half, Nick Parker.
Yeah, you can see a bit of man marking from number 2 on Jake Parker. They know he can shoot, so just keeping it safe. But still, even though with the size difference, the speed still wins.
Christchurch is going to try to push it here. This is a scary opportunity, but a great defensive play from St. Chris. I believe that is Alex Reed, who made a great play earlier in the first half.
The Saints are playing a bit more relaxed now. I think they're trying to calm it down a bit, but we'll see.
They do not need to be aggressive anymore in this game. They just need to play and let the game clock tick down slowly because their defense is playing great. So offensively, they just need to keep the ball and not try to force anything to give up a fast break the other direction.
Yeah. Let's see if they can convert here.
Oh, a try to cross right there, but number 14, Hayden Doyle, came out and blocked it with his back. As there's a sub for both teams, 3 for Christchurch and 3 for St. Chris. That is a big sub mark this late in the game.
Harry Bird coming out for Miles O'Brien, and I believe James Seaman coming out for Miles Carlian. Didn't see much from Miles, but guarantee believe that he'll get a shot sometime throughout the season.
I believe he did have one of the 2 goals in their first game, which was that they did lose 3-2 in, but he did get a goal in. Christchurch, they are trying to go quick as they need to, but St. Chris is keeping it packed in and not allowing any wiggle room. They are playing some excellent defense right now as they push it up.
Handball number 2.
Oh, I don't know who that went off of. Oh, Christchurch just kicks it out of bounds.
I do believe that Christchurch had 12 men on the field.
The official stops the play because they are subbing, but the other official did not see that, so he did start it. But they are restarting, and St. Chris Seaman is throwing it in. Opportunity right here from Jack Frackenberg. That looked like a shot, but he pulled it left. It could have well been a great crosser to one of his teammates. Whatever he was trying to do there, it was a great attempt and got in a really good scoring position for St. Chris.
If I am mistaken, that is Colin Luis, number 18, their starting goalie on the field. Interesting plays from the coaches here. But he's a very athletic goalkeeper, so we'll see what he can do on the field.
The Christchurch goalie will get the ball. He needs to send it down there with the big leg of his that we have all talked about today. As he does, giving his team a chance, hopefully. A misheader by them. Number 23, the man who's trying to go through 3 guys today, got past one, sending a crosser in, but it was too far and too high for his teammates to get there. St. Chris is still being aggressive, even this late in the game, up 2 goals. I love to see it because they are not scared to mess up. Because if they do, they know they got a brick wall behind them, standing in the goal, who has not allowed a single goal yet this game. They are not worried.
A bit of miscommunication there from the Parker twins, but they'll hopefully get it next time.
St. Chris still has a corner, I believe. They are setting up for a corner kick right now. And that is Jake Parker, who just sent it in. Header. Can we get another header? Christchurch gets it out, but St. Chris might be able to stick with the ball. Oh, that will definitely be a penalty. The longer they sit on the ground, the more clock ticks. We don't like to see anyone get hurt, but you would like to get the win as well. So the goalie's coming out to send this ball away because he 100% has the biggest and best leg on the team.
Trying to get that to 23 or 4.
He gave them a good opportunity. They just did not click on it. The goalie has played well for Christchurch, especially in the clearing game, being able to get his teammates opportunities. They just have not succeeded on as well.
Cash Kisner with a good tackle.
A good kick out.
Not exactly. Cash Kisner. Colin Luis.
A good pass. The Parker twins. The Parker twins were trying to make some magic and a highlight reel out of that play right there. It barely got disrupted by the Christchurch's defense. But because of that, Christchurch may have a play right here. 14, Hayden Doyle does send his body to get in the way of that and gets a penalty for it, but it worked out because it stopped a transition opportunity for Christchurch. Christchurch will have a free kick right here. Once again, it's a tiny wall. It's a 2-man this time. They can kick it in. They get a header opportunity. The goalie gets it right in time before they could kick it in after the header. He's been all over the ball. Even though they haven't had much shots off, he's been there to corral it inside the box all day. It's under 2 minutes left in the game, and St. Chris is taking the ball, attacking it still. Just love seeing it. Coach is not holding back no matter what the score is, no matter what the time is. St. Chris kicks it out. Can't really tell who that is, but with that kick out, it's just wasting time after time, and it is perfect for what they need. And that was Colin Wishnack that did that.
Yeah, you can just see they're just trying to clear the ball.
See if the Parker twins take it to. They're playing right beside each other. See if they work together and can get another goal opportunity. As you could hear, Coach Nickel was telling his player Parker that he was doing too much there. He just wanted him to go because if he got by him down the sideline, he was going to have a lot of opportunities and choices to play there.
See Jake Parker a bit frustrated with his twin, but there was nothing Nick could do there.
Good kick out by number 2 of Christchurch because St. Chris was in a great opportunity. But with that, that will be the game, and St. Chris wins 2-0 in the JV soccer game, second game of the year, which will send them off to being 1-1 so far early in the year.
Thank you for joining us. Hopefully we can see you again on the next match on Friday. But that was looking great.
Yes, we love to see the 2 goals early in the first half, which they kept the lead and no goals in the second half behind Grant Hewitt at the goalie, and love to see this team keep getting better